If you want to cash out your millions in crypto with no KYC, no centralized exchanges, then you absolutely need an over-the-counter dealer. But what exactly is that? And how do you find one? That's what I'm breaking down today. Now, this video is in response to one of our viewers asking how to find the best OTC dealer, and the answer is it's not a simple Google search, because the best ones don't advertise, and choosing the wrong one can mean bad rates, unnecessary risk, or even getting flagged by your bank. So in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to find the best local OTC dealer to cash out your crypto, secure the best rates, and keep your crypto gains as private as possible. So first off, what exactly is an over-the-counter dealer? Well, think of them as off-the-books crypto brokers. They're the key to cashing out your crypto without KYC, without linking your transactions to your identity. Now, why does this matter? Because if you cash out directly from a centralized exchange into your bank account, that means that every step is traced, from biometrics, your identity, everything. If you've used Binance P2P or Kraken P2P, they're basically peer-to-peer marketplaces where all of your identities are logged. That makes everything traceable. And what OTC dealers do is they sidestep centralized exchanges entirely and allow you to cash out in different ways, whether it be cash, bank transfers, though that would require you to add a few layers of privacy, but also precious metals or even property. Now, if you cash out in your personal name, even with an OTC dealer, it's obviously not going to be anonymous. That's why it's crucial to receive your cashed out crypto through a company structure, cash, gold, other discrete assets. Now, due to government crackdowns, you won't see these dealers operate openly in Western Europe. Their offices are usually based in more flexible jurisdictions like Eastern Europe or the Middle East. And you'll probably see them under the name of payment agents or payment solutions. So what's the first criteria to actually finding one? Well, that's why OTC dealers are location specific, because as a broker, their job is to match your crypto with a buyer wanting to purchase it off exchange. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. Your dealer isn't buying your crypto. They're just the middlemen, connecting you with a buyer who wants to purchase it directly without going through Binance, Kraken, centralized exchanges. So as an example, if you're living in the UK and someone recommends you a Turkish dealer, that dealer will have plenty of buyers willing to pay in lira. But you don't want Turkish lira. You want British pounds in your British bank account. And sending a wire from Turkey to the United Kingdom is just an extra obstacle. And that's why finding a local OTC dealer matters. It ensures that you get the currency you want, where you want it, for the best possible rate. So how do you actually find an OTC dealer? Well, here's a simple step-by-step guide that works pretty much anywhere. First, start by looking for local crypto events. It doesn't have to be flashy, well organized. It can be a simple local gathering, though from experience, it tends to fare better when it's geared towards trading, where people are actually familiar with OTC. Second, start asking around. Does anybody know an OTC dealer who buys and sells crypto directly? Now, let's assume that you meet the dealer directly. You follow up with 2 questions. First, what payment methods do they use? Cash, bank wires, some even use neobanks. And secondly, what is the commission rate? Usually when you sell crypto, the commission is going to be higher, and also for cash transfers, it's going to be higher as well because fewer people use cash. Now, the dealer must be able to say a range off the spot. If not, he's not being serious, or he's just coming up with a rate of then and there. And secondly, do not immediately go for large transfers. You want to build a relationship with them. See if they're reputable. See if they do it quickly, because an OTC transaction shouldn't take more than an hour. And once you've built that connection with them, then you can move to larger amounts. Of course, once the dealer has sent out the wire, the time it takes to hit your bank account will depend on your bank and location. Now, when it comes to the range for the commission, again, it is all location dependent. For example, guess where you have the best rate for cashing out in dollars? It's not the United States. It's actually Colombia. Colombia is a hotspot for cashing out in dollars via OTC because of their alternative businesses. And actually 2 years ago when I was living there, there was a spread, a sizable spread between USDT and the official dollar rate, so many people were doing successful arbitrage. Now, of course, the general rule when it comes to cashing out with OTC is that the larger amounts, the cheaper the commission will be. When I was living in Istanbul, Turkey a few months ago, the rates for large transactions were around 0.7 to 1.1% for bank wires and between 1 to 1.3% for cash. This is just to give you a ballpark of what to expect in your first OTC deals. As I said previously, it all depends on where you're located, and keep this in mind when you choose the place where to cash out. Now, when the bank wire hits your bank account, guess what? The government sees that too. And what is the first question that's going to come to their mind? How did you get the money? So how do you explain to governments and tax authorities the disappearance and the sudden reappearance of your crypto? Well, that's where you have to build a proper business structure with a flexible accountant. These are people who are skilled at logging the transactions appropriately and in the right way, using professional documents such as accounting records, agreements, invoices, and financial statements to create a paper trail for all of your crypto. And it has to be tailor-made to sever the chain between you and your assets while staying fully compliant with all legal and financial regulations. And if you're dealing with larger amounts, you might want to consider building a multi-layered structure so that you don't hold that eventual cashed out crypto in your own name. Because if you're doing it in your own personal bank account, what was the point of going through an over-the-counter dealer? You could have cashed out in Dubai through a centralized exchange. It's all logged in ID. So I hope this video cleared things up. And for those of you who want to cash out your crypto anonymously or have trouble documenting the source of funds, or you want to build a proper business structure with a team for your crypto, you can book a call at assetprotectionadvisors.com. But anyway, that's it for today's presentation. If you enjoy this type of content, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. I made a previous video on how to get around banking KYC using cryptos and flexible accounting, so you can check it out over there. But I'll be seeing you next time, and until then, bye-bye.